Everyone, welcome into Columbus Capitals hockey. We're at a tournament, the Spacetown Showdown in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We got game one starting here in just over a minute. It'll be the Caps wearing the USA jerseys. Got the USA men's hockey team going, I think, a little later today, versus the hometown team, the Fort Wayne Force. Now, there's two Fort Wayne Force teams in the tournament. There's, I believe, 7 teams total. So as we chat throughout the day, we'll go through all the scenarios. But this is the Fort Wayne, I believe it's Huntington, which I think is if you got white and blue in the Capitals, this would be the white team for Huntington. We will play the blue team, I believe, tomorrow night in game 4. And we're in tight quarters here, right up on the glass. You can kind of see not a lot of room to record. It's actually 3 sheets of ice at this rink. It's a nice rink, but this is the one in the middle, and they do not leave a lot of room for the spectators. Right to the, the right of me, we have a lot of Fort Wayne Force fans. And that's the buzzer. In goal, we'll have Beck. And actually, it's going to be 13-minute clock, so let's fix that. Kind of wondering, maybe I want to take the clock up here a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. I think I like that a little bit better. We'll go with that. All right, so Caps in the white, you got the navy and green for the Force. Henry, Eli, Gavin out on the line. Ethan, well, hold on. Henry, Ethan, Gavin out on offense. And you got, who do we got out there? Conrad and Eli back on D. So here we go. At least 5 games, possibly 6 games this week, and tons of games. Big tournament weekend for a lot of hockey teams. The Sarah Backstrom tournament happening out in Erie for all the girls this weekend. That's a huge one. We got the blue team down in Lexington. I believe they started this morning. And the puck drop at center ice, so away we go. Eli with it, passes up. Gavin chasing after it. Gavin gonna bring it in the zone. Shot, rebound comes out, up behind the net. Henry has it. Trying to get it to Ethan. That's an errant pass. Going to come back out to Eli. Eli shoots it back down. Ethan puts it, centers it up. Puck comes in. And Henry able to keep it in. Puck pumps it up along the boards. It's going to end up down behind the net. Ethan getting held up there. I mean, just held up big time. And puck's still in. Ethan. Now it'll clear. Eli with it though. Eli takes possession. Eli kicks it up off the boards. Back into the zone it goes. Cross-ice pass. It'll clear out. Bennett came in as the Caps wanted a line change. So now you got Liam and Aiden in there. Now Bennett's going to take it in. Pulls up. Tried to center it up. Now it's West down there. West deeper. West couldn't hold on to that. Shot. That rebound comes out and a goal! Misdirected. I actually believe it was misdirected by the Force. Oh, and I didn't have replay enabled. I'm sorry. I got to get replay enabled. We'll get replays throughout the game. I just didn't realize I had it shut off. But the Caps pulling out to an early 1-0 lead, 1:54 to go on the official clock. I don't have Jacob here, so stream's not going to be as fun today. That's going to be an offsides. We get a quick whistle. 1:48 to go on the official clock. A little chilly in the rink this morning, but not too bad. We've been in worse. We got a face-off right in front of us. Puck out of the zone. Liam with it. Liam shoots it in, and that's going to be another offsides. And that's where he wished we had Canadian rules and a delayed offside, so everyone just had to get back in. But they'll stop the clock, and we'll get another face-off right in front of us. West to take it. Got Jack in there as well. Bennett skates for it. Can he get there first? No. Kind of met at the same time. Puck's going to come up. Puck gets dumped back in, over by Aiden, down behind the net, comes over to the near side. Fort Wayne takes over the possession, but comes back over to Liam. Liam dumps it back the other way. West now with it, past to Jack a little bit behind him, and the puck goes over into the left wing corner. Up along the boards, Fort Wayne trying to clear it out, can't, now they do. And puck at center ice. Puck up high, taken down by Liam. Liam gonna pump it over to the near side. Puck centered up, taken away momentarily. That puck goes wide of the net, now down behind the Caps net. Fort Wayne with it along the right wing. Fort Wayne held up. That puck gets deflected before it gets to the net. West going to clear it out. West has Noble out in front. Noble coming off, skating with a broken thumb, by the way. I don't know if he's got the cast off. I didn't talk to him before. Steve probably knows. He puts another shot on, but coming off an injury, missed the last couple games, so glad to see Noble back. Puck comes over to the near side. Fort Wayne with it. Michael at center ice, gets it up over to Miles. Miles skating around with the finds a puck shot, goal in the back of the net, you bet! And Miles puts one in, and the Caps take a 2-0 lead. Miles gonna come right up the gut from the pass from Michael. You'll kind of see on the replay. He goes around one, makes a little move, finds the puck right in front of the net, puts it glove side, and the Caps find themselves with an early 2-0 lead. Ethan to take the face-off at center ice. Puck out of the zone. Ethan with it, passes back over to Eli. Eli over to Gavin. Gavin tips it up in front of himself, but met at the blue line by the Fort Wayne force. And now Henry fighting for it. Henry tried to center it up. Fort Wayne, Henry, and Gavin all behind the net. Fort Wayne comes away with it. Fort Wayne trying to clear. Ethan able to dump it back down behind the net. Now Gavin chasing after it. Eli able to keep that in. Eli fires it, the puck across ice, and now it's back kind of down behind the net again. Fort Wayne takes over possession. But on the pass, loses it. Now it comes back along the boards. And Gavin able to keep it in, dumps it over to the near side corner. Fort Wayne takes over possession again, trying to clear it out. Cross ice pass, that'll work. But Eli back. Eli pass over to Conrad. Conrad tried to pass it up over to Jack. Jack finds it. Jack dumps it in. Henry wants off the ice. Caps looking for a line change. Ethan's still out there though. Puck comes out. Aiden with it. Aiden, cross ice pass. That gets intercepted. And now dumped back down into the Capital zone. Puck will go behind the net over to the far side. Liam takes it. Liam up, nice pass out to West. West, that should have been that is an offside. They'll whistle that, and the clock will stop at 8:45 to go here in the first. Jacob probably at school today. He might have his own tournament, not sure. Forgot to start the clock. Now that puck came in front of the net momentarily. That shot misdirected by the Caps, and now Liam behind his own net fires it over to the far side. Fort Wayne trying to set up shot. Nice check there by, who was that? Was that West? West put a big old check. That shot goes high over the net, comes over to the near side. So now Fort Wayne spending some time in the zone. But now it clears out. It's going to be a foot race. West pulls up. West skates around, and the puck goes all the way over along the boards to the far side. Bennett there. Nice takeaway. That was Noble. Noble put a shot on. That puck Gets stick poked out to the near side by the goalie for Fort Wayne, and West with it along the boards. West, errant pass, that's a turnover that ends up going down, but Michael will be there first. Michael behind the net. Michael over to the near side, puts a shot on the back almost, but Liam takes it out. And nice pass up to Miles. Miles along the wing. Miles pulls up, keeps it along the near side, up to Brady. Brady shoots it down deep, puck over to the far side corner, and that was an errant pass, and that'll be waved off. No icing when you're the one that shoots it down into your own zone. That's going to be, I believe that's Eli down there. That puck's going to go through everyone, and puck down in the corner. Puck clears the zone. Eli with it. Eli, pass up over to Miles. A little bit out in front of him. Puck ends up behind the net again in the Fort Wayne zone. Noble fires it behind the net. Fort Wayne with the puck, takes it far side. Up off the boards, trying to clear it, can't do it yet. And now the puck back down along the boards to the corner again. Miles with it. Had Michael kind of skating, was open a little bit. Good job by the Caps to keep it in, keeping the pressure on. This puck's been down in the zone for about a minute now. Now over to the near side. Now it clears. Aiden skates after it. Aiden will be the first one to get there. Aiden's going to take it behind his net. You know he's going to put those afterburners. Nice pass up over to Gavin. Gavin just couldn't hang on to it. Gavin gets hit up right in front of the boards. Now centered up, and that was on the back door, but they couldn't connect. And Fort Wayne puts a shot on. That gets intercepted by Aiden. Aiden's going to dump it down. Caps want a line change, and that'll be no icing. I don't know how that wasn't an icing. That should have been icing against the Caps all day, but they don't call it, so play continues. Less than 6 minutes to go in the period. That puck will clear out. That gets dumped down, and Beck kind of tips it up over to Brady. Brady behind the net. Brady got to do something with that puck. Gets it up over to Gavin. That'll clear the zone. Ethan skates it up to center ice, gets the puck taken away. Gavin dumps it down. Gavin all the way down behind the net. Puck gonna dribble all the way over to the far side. And Caps trying to keep it in, are able to. Ethan, that's gonna come up high. Brady puts a catch, takes it, dumps it back down deep. Ethan attacks after the puck. Taken down by Liam. Nice takedown by Liam. Liam finds some shot on the wing, off the post. Puck comes over to the near side. Good play there by Liam to keep it in the zone. Now we got a table for 6, trying to come out with the puck. Someone's got to pay the check. And Fort Wayne decides they will. They come away with it. Liam with it down in the corner. Now that's Bennett. Bennett gets checked up. Jack going to come in. Puck comes out. West finds it. Shot. Saved by the goalie and covered up. And that'll stop the clock with 4:59 to go here in the first. Or 4:49, I mean. So Caps doing a good job of keeping it down in the Fort Wayne zone. Fort Wayne wins the face-off, trying to clear it out. They do. Eli back with it. Eli retreats back into his own zone, puts a pass up over to Aiden. Aiden clears it back out. And Fort Wayne takes over possession in their zone. Here we go with some neutral zone hockey. 56 of the force. Errant pass behind, back into the zone. And that allows Bennett to kind of go in, but that puck clears back out. Eli with it. Eli goes around one skater. Eli going to attack. Dumps it as he hits the blue line. That shot comes up and covered up. Then we'll get another face-off in the force zone. Caps with a 2-0 lead early in the game. Face off on the near side. Puck comes up over to Noble. Noble couldn't quite hang on to it. Forced to dump it back up over to Aiden. Aiden able to keep that in. That puck's going to go behind the net. Caps doing a great job of protecting that blue line, keeping that puck in the zone. That time they can't do it though, and now Aiden forced to come back. Aiden with plenty of time, surveys the ice. That gets knocked down baseball style. That's a good hit. But the puck going to come back over. Fort Wayne with it. Fort Wayne at center ice. They dump it. Puck's going to go down behind the Caps net. Eli off the boards over to the far side. Beck with a nice save. I think that's first shot on net of the game so far for Fort Wayne. Now Eli, he puts a pass on shot. Good. Puck right out in front of net and covered up. Save. Looked like it may have gone in for a minute. That was actually a good fake out pass. Faked the pass, then dumped it back. And then I believe it was Noble that took the shot. Good save by the goalie though. And we'll get another face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. Face-off will be near side. Got Henry, Ethan, Gavin in on offense. Brady and Conrad back on D. Fort Wayne, again, trying to clear it out. Good job by Conrad to keep it. Now that puck clears the zone, and here they come down the ice. Fort Wayne crosses the blue line. Puck dribbles up and around. Now it's the Caps' turn to try and clear it out. Pass up over to Gavin. Gavin, nice pass up over to Ethan. Ethan crosses the blue line. Pass back over to Gavin. Nice passing shot. That gets deflected before it can get to the net. And now puck near side. Henry puts a shot on. That rebounds back over to the near side. Puck now redirected back over to the right wing corner. Henry able to keep that in. Henry kind of met there. Sandwiched around. We got Ethan, shot, rebound, out in front, and covered up. 2:31 to go. So the Fort Wayne goalie settles into the game, making a few good saves here late in the first. So another face-off, this time on the far side, in the fourth zone. Shot, and quickly gloved. That shot by Bennett off the face-off. We got Wesson there, Jack, Bennett taking the face-off. Fort Wayne with the puck down in the corner, tries to clear it out. Puck comes up over to Aiden. Aiden shot, that's a little bit wide right of the net. Now Liam skates in. Good defensive rotation. Earlier in the season, you wouldn't have seen the Caps rotate like that. That was one of the better rotations I've seen, as Liam had pinched in there. And now Liam back in his position, tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. That's going to be an offside. So as we march down under 2 minutes in the first period, Caps with the 2-0 lead. We'll get a face-off right outside the zone. It's going to be Noble. It's going to be Miles and Michael. And Eli and Conrad back on D. The puck dumped down. Fort Wayne tried to clear it out, does. Now Noble, they're back in the zone, but Fort Wayne with possession tries to clear it out. Now the puck taken away momentarily and dumped down into the corner by the Caps. Caps trying to set up shot. And they're able to take it away. That's Michael with it. Michael along the wing, shot off the post. I think it was tipped on the glove by the goalie, gets it to go off the post, and that puck's going to clear. That was tipped. So, no, they will call icing. Looked like they weren't going to call it, but they do. So 1:21 to go in the game, and we'll get another face-off in the fourth zone. Clean game so far, no penalties by either team. And Fort Wayne clears it out. That puck slowly down the ice. Beck will kick that out over to Conrad. And Miles tried to clear it out with the backhand, couldn't do it. Fort Wayne sends a shot. Beck with the save. That was a misdirected shot too. That was a little bit tougher than maybe it looked, but Beck up for the challenge. Now it comes back over to Noble, who gets met at the blue line, but keeps the puck. Noble gets it front side, shot that gets hit off a stick and up over the net. That shot comes just wide, and that'll stop the puck with 48 seconds to go on the official clock. And another face-off in the fourth zone. So back and forth down the ice they go. In comes Liam, in comes Brady on defense. You got Aiden, Ethan, Gavin in. Ethan will take the face-off. A puck right in front of the net. That gets shot but wide right. And Ethan able to kind of keep it down on the boards. Puck behind the net. Fort Wayne takes it near side off the boards. Liam tried to intercept it, couldn't do it. That puck will clear the zone. Ethan loses the puck, and here it comes back the other way. It's going to be a good opportunity. Beck shot and glove save. Good quick glove by Beck. He got it off his pad, came up out in front of his body, throws that glove out, and Jita makes his imprint on this game for the first time. 24 seconds to go in the period. Face off in the Capital zone. The Forest looking to cut the lead in half with a late goal here in the first. Puck won by the Forest, shot over the net, and now Liam fights for it. That puck comes out, shot, rebound, and covered up. Slow whistle. But Beck able to cover that up. So Beck with a flurry of saves here late in the first. Caps with 11 seconds to go on the official game clock, looking to clear this out and keep their 2-goal lead. Puck won by the Forest, comes up to the top of the zone. That puck gets cleared out, and that'll be an icing with 1.9 seconds on the official clock. So as we come down to the end of the first here, barring a quick shot off the face-off, the Caps should go in with a 2-0 lead, but never say never. It'll be Bennett to take the face-off. Caps going to load up on the left side to try and keep a quick shot from going in. That puck behind the net, and that'll do it. So after one, the Caps with the 2-0 lead. And 1 second. I know the camera looks weird. I'll fix it. There we go. So Caps probably with a 75-25 advantage on time of puck possession in that period. Able to keep it in the zone a lot. But right there at the end, you saw Fort Wayne put a little bit of pressure on. Caps going to have to keep shooting, try and get more goals, see if they can put game one away as they go. Who are we playing this afternoon? The Crawford County Flames, I think their name is. So the tournament, you got 7 games. There's going to be a round robin. The Caps are the only ones that play 4 games in the round robin. But as you go into the playoffs, which would, I believe, start Sunday morning, there'll be 2 divisions for championship. There'll be a top division for like the gold championship and then a bottom division for the silver championship. Now, the Caps are actually trying to get in the bottom because if you go into the top, there's one team that's sandbagging here, which is the London team, which is literally ranked almost in 84. Most of these teams are ranked kind of in the 78 to 80. This Fort Wayne Forest team, I think, is ranked a little bit lower. I think they're a 76, something like that. But there's one team that if you're going to play them, you're probably not going to beat them. So the Caps trying to be the top seed in the lower division here. So if they lose a game or 2, it's actually going to be okay. Might be by design. So here come the Caps out for the second. Fort Wayne with the puck at center ice. Nice check, but the Fort Wayne able to keep the puck. Now they dump it into the zone. Eli cross-ice pass over to Conrad. And the puck's still there. Shot. Beck is going to cover that up. So Fort Wayne put more pressure on, settled into the game here. Caps came out fast with 2 quick goals, but Fort Wayne settled in and controlling the puck a little bit more here. So now you got West to take the face-off, near side here in the Capital zone. Brady with it, dumps it over to the far side. Jack, weird backhand pass, ill-advised pass, that's what I would call that. Now Jack tries to clear it out. No-look passes in your own zone. That puck will clear, by the way. Not a good idea. Now it's Liam. Liam kicks it up over to Bennett. That puck off the net, and they'll say out of play. And we'll get a face-off, probably at center ice, it looks like. Another thing, I forgot my battery charges. I'm hoping this camera battery lasts the whole game. Fort Wayne dumps it in. That puck behind the net to the far side. Liam kicks it off the boards. Fort Wayne shot. Beck save. Gets it over to Brady. Brady got to do something with that puck. Kicks it off the glass. Gets it over to Gavin. Gavin gets hit. Puck's still down on the boards. Puck's still down there. And now behind the net to the far side. Is that... yeah, it's Miles. Miles gets help. I mean, yikes. I mean, that is literally the definition of a cross check. Good job there by Gavin to intercept that puck. Almost had the turnover, but the puck is in the Fort Wayne zone. And that's Noble. Noble up to Aiden. Aiden with the shot. Rebound comes out. That gets knocked down. Fort Wayne with the puck. Fort Wayne trying to clear it. Can't do it. Noble finds the puck over on the left wing. Noble skates it deep. Tried to center it up. Couldn't do it as the puck got tipped back. Now along the board. Still with it. Gavin. He gets the puck taken away, and that puck's going to go all the way down. And icing will be the call. So we'll get a face-off in the fourth zone early here in the second. Ethan looks like he'll take it. Cap's trying to figure out who they want out there. Henry comes out, Michael out. Eli and Aiden back on defense. And puck drop. This one won by the Force. Force kick it up off the boards, trying to clear it. That's going to be an offsides. And we'll get the face-off right in front of us outside of the Force zone. Ethan to take this face-off. That one won by the Caps. Henry with it. Henry gets hit up along the boards. Puck comes over to Eli. Eli off the boards. Henry trying to get it off the boards. Couldn't do it. Eli dumps it into the corner. Puck behind the net. Over to the far side. Force. Errant pass, but now couldn't hang on to it. Good job by Aiden to keep it in, but not for long. But that slowed the march by Fort Wayne. They're forced to dump it down deep. And the puck comes over to the near side in the Cap zone. Ethan with it. Ethan pass a little bit out in front of Henry, but that puck will die. They'll wave that off. Passed over to the far side, and Conrad, it looked like he was coming off the ice there, but the puck came right to him, so he said, heck, let's stay out here, see if I can get another shot off. Michael finds the puck in front of the net. Michael, a little bit too much stick handling. Maybe should have just popped a quick wrist shot out, but ended up having to go behind the net. That puck's still there. Fort Wayne kicks it down deeper. I don't know why Fort Wayne didn't just clear it out there. Now they do. And now they go on the attack. They got a 4-on-2 if they go quick. Lots of people, they got back behind the defense. Good tip out. And now Henry can go back the other way, but he's got to go quick. Passes up to Michael. Michael at center ice loses the puck. Almost like no one wants the puck here. Now it gets dumped down deep, and that'll be an icing with 9:21 to go against the Force. So a face-off in the Force zone. Kind of an odd shift there by both teams. Wes will come in. Bennett comes in. Jack comes in. Noble's in there. Liam's in there. A lot of people in. That puck goes all the way down. No icing this time. Fort Wayne going to find Beck. Good job by Beck to take that puck away. Fort Wayne was going to bring it behind the net. That shot goes wide of the net. Not often you see the goalie deke a skater, but it just happened there. Now Fort Wayne. Again, Fort Wayne, I mean, since the beginning of that, or the end of that last period, Fort Wayne doing a much better job of keeping the puck in the zone and putting some pressure on the Caps. Now, that shot, Beck with the kick save over to the far side. Comes back over, stays along the left wing, shot, that kind of ricochets around, and Liam's gonna find it. Liam trying to clear it out. Liam skates it up, crosses the blue line, takes it to center ice. Liam gonna attack right up the gut, shot, that gets deflected up over the net, and puck's gonna clear out. Brady with it, Brady surveying the ice. Brady passes up over to West. West tips it up out in front of himself, over into the corner. Shot and goal! Insane angle there. Who was that? That was Noble. Check this out. Insane angle, almost at 180 degrees. I think I may have missed it, but he was right on the red line and put a shot, hits it up off the post, and it just ends up on the back of the net. And the Caps got a 3-0 lead here with 8:10 to go in the game, or in the second. That puck gets dumped down into the Caps zone. So Caps cushion their lead a little bit more, about halfway here through the second. And now it's going to be Eli who skates it up to center ice. Eli up along the right wing, puts the brakes on, centers it up. Oh, Noble almost had another one, but got turned around. Puck was kind of behind him. Now he's got the puck, passes up to Eli. Eli's shot, that's wide of the net, over to the near side. Conrad puts a shot on. That one's wide right. Puck goes over to the far side. Now it's going to be Miles in the corner with it. Miles along the boards. Puck centers up behind the net. Gavin kind of skating there. And number 10 of the Force trying to clear it out. Gavin puts a big check on, but they both go down. Puck's still in the zone. Now Fort Wayne with it, going to skate it up, going to skate it out. Fort Wayne, good job there. Good screen by Conrad to allow the Caps to take over possession. Puck out a little bit in front of Miles. He can't control it. And the puck ends up behind the net. Now right there, shot, Miles, rebound. Good save by the goalie, comes over to the far side. Puck behind the net, Fort Wayne goes after it. Gets there first. No, they pull up. Gavin was coming in to put a big check on. Made Fort Wayne think twice about it, and the puck clears the zone. Ethan with it, Ethan. Little tip pass up over to Gavin. Puck, they're gonna be offsides if they, yep, now the puck comes out and Fort Wayne with it. It's center ice. And that puck, big check. And the puck clears the zone. Now, Bennett, sorry, this is Bennett along the left wing. Bennett puts a shot on. That's wide of the net. Puck goes over to the far side corner. Ethan down there. Ethan met by 2, Fort Wayne. Comes out with the puck somehow and tries that same angle. Doesn't happen twice. That puck's still out in front of the net. Miles kicks it up over to Aiden. Aiden shot. That gets deflected by number 20 of the Force. Ends up on the far side in the right corner. Ethan down there fighting for it. That puck getting held. Who came out with it? Michael Bennett with the shot, gloved by the goalie, and that'll stop the clock with 5:53 to go. Ethan said, well, hey, if Noble can take that shot at a 180-degree angle, why can't I? Didn't quite work out the same way. And we'll get a face-off in the Force zone as we're under 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Good shift by the Caps on that last shift. Now, this one won by Liam. Liam's going to put a shot on, not much on it. Fort Wayne takes over possession, tries to clear it out. Able to do so. Here they come, 2-on-1 if they skate fast. Watch the back door. Good defense there by the Caps, and they don't get the shot off. Now it's going to be West back the other way, but West has 3 in front of him. Going to have to use some fancy stick work. Instead, tips it out in front, and now it's going to be Jack, and I don't know what the whistle here is. I think they're going to say that that was a backwards pass, and that we're going to get a face-off here at center ice. Face off won by the Force. They're going to dump it down. Brady gets there first, tips it up along the boards over to Jack. Jack tries to tip it out in front, can't do it. And that puck taken away by Gavin. Gavin gets that puck taken away. That shot wide left of the net. And now puck down behind the net. Brady kicks it along the boards, up back over to Jack. Jack does clear it out. Gavin out in front. Gavin with one to beat. Gavin gets kind of held up. Shot backhand. Oh, almost with the backhand by Wes. Now, puck going to clear out. A little bit out in front of the Force, and Brady with it. Brady dumps it back behind himself. That puck clears, but Wes is able to take it away. Wes with one to beat. Has Jack on the back door. Pass to Jack. Jack just a little bit out in front. Wes got to get up. Wes just gets hammered along the boards. Wes slow to get up. Cap still with it. Puck in the corner. Now the Force able to take it up out of the zone. That puck gonna clear out. Now that puck is Wes had a rough shift. Wes coming off the ice. Wes slow to get up, and that's going to be iced all the way down. And we'll get a face-off in the Force zone with 3:43 to go. So kind of an odd shift. Force putting a little bit more physicality into the game there. Wes took a monster shot on the boards. And then on the other end, I think took a stick to the stomach. So in comes Miles, in comes Noble, Gavin going to be in there. Liam and Conrad back on D. Face-off won by the Caps. Puck ends up behind the net. Fort Wayne takes over possession. Liam with it. Liam tips it back down into the corner. Miles trying to center it up. Gets it over to Gavin. Gavin up over to Liam. Liam couldn't get a lot on it. That puck right out in front of that shot. Goal in the back of the net. You bet. Noble finds his second goal of the day. We'll see Noble on the back door. Skates through. Shot came in. Bam. Finds the left side of the net. And the Caps with the 4-0 lead with 3:22 to go. Now the puck shot back down into the Force zone again. This puck taken away. Shot gets deflected before it gets to the net. Fort Wayne with it behind their own net. Trying to clear it out, get it up to number 10. That'll clear. Liam couldn't keep it in on the blue line. And the puck a little bit farther. Caps with it, and that pass was actually deflected. I need to stand up. I'm leaning lazily along a wall right here and trying to backhand the camera into the Cap zone. Oh, I forgot to hit pause. Oh, actually, look at that. Actually got the clock perfect. Now the clock's running. The clock should be at like 2:40 right now, and it's running. I'm not quite sure if they're running clock. I mean, it's only 4-0. I don't think they're running clock because of the score. Shot, that's wide of the net. Almost deflected by Ethan. And that puck clears the zone. Here comes Fort Wayne. The clock, official clock's at 2 minutes. It should not be. That almost was a tripping call on the Caps. And they didn't call it though. And Ethan trying to clear it out. Now, good move there by Bennett. Bennett is going to find some space along the wing. Bennett gets tripped. That's going to be a tripping back the other way. And that puck, let's see, let's get the clock lined up here at 1:38. I actually think they should add time to the clock, but we'll see if they fix it all right here. So the Caps have their first power play of the day. It's actually the first penalty of the game. The Caps maybe should have had one back on the other side. Now the Zebras talking it over with the Caps. They should be adding probably 15 seconds back on this clock is what I would do. But I don't make the rules. All right, so let's see what they're doing here. They're not going to put time back on the clock. A lot of talking. So anyways, reset everything. Caps up 4-0. Caps with the power play. 1:30 on the power play. 1:38 to go here in the second period. See if the Caps can increase their lead. They've got Jack. Cap behind the net. Jack West. Who else is in there? It looks like Michael. Shot almost deflected by West up and into the net, but it ends up over. And now Noble tries to center it out. That puck down behind the net. Goes over to the far side. Noble down there. Noble avoids the... Noble was about to get sandwiched. He avoided that. Good pass up over to Miles. Miles cross-ice pass to Eli. Eli puts a shot on. That gets deflected. Puck still centered up though. Jack tried to backhand. Didn't get a lot on it. Now Eli pinches in. Dumps it back down into the corner. Force trying to clear it out. Force cross-ice pass, a little bit errant though. Allows Noble to get possession. Noble up along the boards. And 40 seconds left to go and that'll clear out. That puck's gonna go all the way down. They're gonna wave it off. So the Caps pass up over to West. West tried to one-time pass it, but errant pass, now Noble with it. Noble looking for another one. Noble shot just wide. Noble on the verge of a hat trick there through 2 periods. Now Eli. Cross-ice pass over to Miles. Miles' shot gets deflected. And that puck will clear. Eli tipped it. Puck comes down, less than 15 seconds to go in the period. 3 seconds left to go on the power play. Eli up to center ice. Eli with it. Skates. Gets it over to Miles. Miles shot wide of the net left. Shot. Good save. And that'll do it for the second period. So the Caps add on 2 more here in the second as we go to the third. Caps with the 4-0 lead. And John, I know it was a weak Jita. I'm in enemy territory. You have no idea. But you aren't wrong. We got a bar and grill up here. People enjoying lunch. It smells delicious. A hockey ring that smells like burgers and fries. Can't go wrong with that. All right, so up come the Caps for the third period. Fort Wayne still talking it over. It'll be, who do we got out here? Ethan, Michael, who's that on the far end? Bennett, Liam, and Aiden. Ethan at center, they get the face off. And away. Now, and away. We go. Ethan wins the face-off, gets it over into the fourth zone. Fort Wayne able to clear it. Fort Wayne, Michael able to tip that away. It should have been in offsides, but again, that's the Canadian rules. Like, obviously, this get back onside is just called the delayed offsides. All right, now Bennett puts a pass, but that errant now just tipped back down into the corner. Puck sets up over in the Capital zone, but Liam clears it out. Cross-eyes pass over to Bennett. Bennett crosses the blue line up along the left wing. Couldn't get a shot off. Or tried to, but shot everything but the puck. Now, up along the boards, Fort Wayne able to clear it out. Tipped back in. Fort Wayne still with it. And taken away by Michael. Michael tried to skate around two, couldn't do it. Ethan, good job to just kind of dump it down. Caps want a line change. And Fort Wayne with possession, clears it up and out. Noble with it. Noble, you know he's going to be looking for a goal here in the third. He wants to put the hat on. Speaking of which, a little fun fact, Beck won the chain last game that the boys give out to each other for kind of player of the game. And of course, he forgot that at home. So we got to the ring today, shot, Beck, rebound comes up. That puck's somewhere. Good job by the Caps to keep it out of the goal. Now comes up to the top of the zone. Little errant pass, but that puck ends up right in front of the net. I don't know how. There's about 8 sticks it went through to get there. And that puck's gonna clear out. Wes just dumps it up. So anyways, back to the, and they're gonna call penalty on someone. This one gonna go, what are they calling here? I don't know what they're called. Penalty on Fort Wayne. So yeah, so anyways, he forgot the necklace. We got 4 games. So we have now bought a felt bucket hat in which all the boys are going to sign. And that will be the player of the game relic, if you will. It's normally a big old necklace. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it, but so it's going to be a felt bucket hat that all the boys are going to sign. That's what you can win this weekend. And if they win the championship, whoever gets it at that last game could just keep the hat. So, all right, here we go. 11:01. Caps going on a power play. Gavin to take the face off. This one, Michael able to control. And Ethan down in the corner. Ethan gets checked up. Puck's just sitting there. So now Michael says, give it to me. I'll put a shot on. And that puck covered up by the goalie into the pads. And 10:45 to go. 1:14 to go on the power play. Fort Wayne couldn't clear it out. Now they will. They'll put a shot on. Beck puts that right into the glove, then dumps it back out instead of letting him get a face-off. Smart dump by Beck. Rather just let him bring it up and keep that clock running. Liam finds some room. In the corner, centered up. That puck got ricocheted back over to the near side. And now it comes up over to Miles. Miles shot. That gets hit down before it can get to the net. Now puck over to the far side corner. Michael with it. Michael, pass up over to Liam. Liam crosses it over to Miles. Miles, shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Goes back over to the far side. Liam with it, kicks it behind the net. It's going to come all the way across the boards over to the near side. Miles pinches in. Good rotation there by Michael. Centered up. Couldn't, no one home, no. And now with 20 seconds left to go on the power play, puck along the boards into the left corner. Comes centered up with Miles. Shot. Rebound comes up and high and goal. Then the Caps capitalize on the power play. This one, I didn't quite see. That may have been Miles. Let's see who comes out. I actually think it was Michael who gets that goal. I think Michael had kind of snuck down behind. Can't really see it on the replay. But Michael finds his first goal of the tournament, and the Caps find themselves with the 5-0 lead with 9:42 to go. West to take the face-off, Noble in there. Jack down over on the left wing. Aiden and Eli back. And we're talking it over, and now, here we go. Oh, wait, go. Won by the Cats, but controlled by Fort Wayne. Into the Cap zone it goes. Aiden takes it behind his own net, fires it over, and that's tipped up and out of the zone. And a little bit of an errant pass. Wes had a head full of steam, just that puck was nowhere near him. Nice check there by Eli to slow up Fort Wayne, and now Jack, that puck centered up, shot. Beck with a nice little blocker save. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Eli going to keep it himself. Backhanded pass, that comes over to Jack. Jack gets met there by 3 or 4 Fort Wayne, and they take possession. Eli with another puck, with another check, and that puck ends up in Eli's possession, back down behind his own net. He's going to fire it across to the far side. Jack with it. Jack clears it out, gets it up over to Wes. Wes at center ice, going to attack along the left wing. Tries a little tip pass up to himself, but that gets intercepted. And Fort Wayne able to clear it out. Conrad with it. Conrad loses the puck though. And now Conrad, good job by Conrad to run a little interference, and now Noble with a little backhanded tip pass to himself. Really hoping to call the hat trick for Noble here. Call me selfish, but the kid's coming off an injury, he's playing with a broken thumb. Doing his own little version of tough guy. That's a nice pass by Fort Wayne, but good defense there by Brady to knock it back over into the boards. Check put on by Ethan. That puck comes right in front of the net, but Brady tips it over to the far side. Now Fort Wayne centers up again. Beck says, I don't like where this puck is going. Actually he says no. I thought he had it covered up, but gets it over to Conrad. Conrad
nice.
Tried to clear it out across the boards. Now Beck says, you know what? Oh, and I think I got a battery issue. All right, hold on. I kind of wondered if this was going to happen. One second, we will fix this, I think. It's just going to take a second. So it'll be like listening to the radio right now. All right. 1 second. We'll make all this work. We'll keep the mic running. Puck's at center ice. I just got to change a battery. I was the one that was stupid and forgot all my battery stuff. But I got another one. All right, puck in the neutral zone. Ethan takes it away, crosses the blue line. And battery is in. Now I just got to get the camera on. And everything plugged back in. All right, we should, in theory, be running. Actually, we're not in theory running yet. Puck behind the net. Hold on, I gotta do one more thing. Puck in the Capital zone. Now, still in. Puck behind the net. Liam takes it, passes to the far side. Puck's still there though. Fort Wayne putting more pressure on, and I swear the camera's almost ready. Where's my cord? And they're gonna get an offside soon. All right, sorry about this. Oh my Lord. All right. Camera should be on any second now. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry. No harm, no foul. The crazy part is the clock's still right, because I think they're letting the clock run on a 5-0. All right, that puck centered, taken away by Eli. Eli's going to skate it up and out. Eli to center ice. Passes, nope. Eli's still with it, puts a shot on, but that's wide right of the net. Jack finds it in the corner. Jack still in the corner. Fort Wayne coming in. Brady able to keep it there. And that puck tipped up and out of the zone. Eli with it. Eli turns it around. takes it to center ice. Eli gonna dump it, puts a shot on. Rebound comes out front. That was that Noble right there? Oh, no, that was West. All right, Fort Wayne takes it up to center ice.
Get there.
Brady with it. Brady passes up over to Michael.
there.
Michael pass over to Eli. Eli able to take it up and out. Eli been aggressive on this shift. Gonna put another shot on. Rebound comes out, stays far side. Jack down there. Fort Wayne takes it away. And that puck was tipped, so that won't be an icing. I got a battery issue I'm gonna have to deal with at some point today. That puck behind the net. Less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Up along the left wing, shot, rebound, and goal. So you'll see on the replay, they put the shot on, it's misdirected and kind of just hit the back doors. I actually believe, let's see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell there, but it got misdirected, ended up on the back end. And the Force, with 3:48 to go here in the third, get their stretch. All right, now it's going to be Liam. Liam up to center ice. Skates it in along the right wing. Still with it, brings it in deeper. Shot, rebound comes out, and Fort Wayne able to take it away. Clears it out, and that puck by Aiden. Almost intercepted, but cleared out. Ethan with it. Ethan's got Michael at center. Ethan along the left wing, puts the brakes on. Good pass over to Liam. Liam with space. Liam, not a lot on that shot, ends up on the right of the net. And that puck shot up high. Puck comes over to the near side. Liam with it. Liam keeps it along the boards, kicks it down behind the net. Ethan mishandles the puck, and Fort Wayne now with the chance to clear it out, but can't do it. And puck's behind the net. Goalie got a little aggressive there, but got away with it. And now Liam with the puck. Good. Able to clear it out up to center. And the Caps look a little confused on where to go. Now Michael with it. Michael takes it to the near side, dumps it to the corner. Bennett, backhanded pass. Those no-look backhanded passes have not paid off in this game. Now it's Liam again. Liam kicks it out in front. Ethan gonna find space. Ethan, put a shot on. That puck covered up. Puck down in the corner. Let's see. Noble in there. This might be Noble's last shot at the hat trick. Pass over to Noble. You know Noble's got to be thinking about this. That puck got deflected. Fort Wayne gonna be met at the blue line by Gavin. Gavin takes it away. Gavin up to center ice. Noble behind the defense. Noble shot. Oh, the rebound comes up high. Noble just hunting in front of the net. Now Gavin comes away with it. Gavin over to Miles. Miles shot. Rebound comes over to the near side. And that's a fun look. Especially less than a minute to go in the game. Miles with it. Down in the corner. The lady literally has been sitting next to me the whole game. She knows I'm recording, so just stand right in front of the camera, I guess. It's amazing how adults can't handle losing. All right, now, Aiden gonna come away with it. Aiden, shot, wide of the net, goes over to the far side. Fort Wayne trying to clear it out, kicks it back. Now it's Jack who takes it, shot, And rebound was in the glove, but it comes back out, puck to the near side. Fort Wayne going to skate it up. 13 seconds left to go in the game. The clock, my clock and the game clock are off because I had stopped it and they were running. So that puck centered up, Beck, but they're going to let it run, and that'll be the end of the game as the clock keeps running. So the Caps come away with the 5-1 goal, or 5-1 win here in game 1 of the Spacetown Showdown in Fort Wayne. They'll play again, I believe, 5:30 this afternoon, playing the Flame? Let me check that, and then then hopefully I'll figure out the battery. So it's 5:45 this afternoon, playing the Flame. Sorry about the battery issue I had. I got to figure that out before this next game for sure. Good news is I got a lot of batteries. Bad news is I forgot to bring the thing that charges them. But hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you this afternoon.